Bet.
Route avoids a road closure on California 134 East. You are on the fastest route. You should reach your destination by 5:44 a.m.
That's gotta love it last forever.
Yes.
Yeah. Shouldn't have lasted.
Into another new hour, insensitivity training for a politically correct world. It is Tuesday morning, September the 13th, 2022. I'm Woody, that is Brady.
Good morning.
Gregory is here.
Hello.
We got Menace.
What is up, Woody?
Social media director. You can find us, you can follow us at The Woody Show on Instagram and Twitter, or on Facebook, facebook.com/The Woody Show. There's Seabass. We've got Cameron,
Woody.
Gort, and Christina are here. We are taking your calls at 877-44-Woody. It's 877-44-Woody. You guys watched that Monday Night Football game last night. By the way, I forgot it was Joe Buck controlling the booth this year.
I totally forgot.
But man, the Broncos suck. The coach should be fired.
Not good.
Like Russell Wilson's return to Seattle. I felt bad for
They
him.
booed the hell out of me.
Yeah, I know. I didn't get
hate
that.
when that happens.
I didn't get that. Like the guy brought you to 2 Super Bowls, one you won.
And you're not going to see one for a long time.
Yeah. And he got traded, right? I mean, there was the whole thing
There
going
was
on.
definitely a falling out, but
Yeah.
he never said a bad word against the fans
Right.
or the team.
But you certainly
He just
turn on your headlights, man! Best years of Russell Wilson's career.
hell yeah.
So, like, what do you care at this point, you know?
Like, it was a personal event.
I know. He
Dude,
didn't stand up and say, "Oh, Seattle's the worst city on planet Earth. I hate it."
Yeah, I ran into some fans during the draft week, and they were really crappy about it. They're just like, oh, not one person makes the whole team.
Bitter X's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Denver had 3 different drives end up on Seattle's 1-yard line, and the total number of points they came away with on those 3 drives, 3 points.
Yeah.
Like 2 fumbles on 2 of the 3. It was pathetic. And then they wasted a ton of time. You watched the end of the game, right? You're probably asleep.
I was asleep.
Well, at the end of the game, I think it was like a minute and like 9, minute 5, something like that. Like by the time the last play ended, they still had 3 timeouts. They got the clock down to 40 seconds. They were like taking all this time and then called timeout. They just wasted so much time and then tried a 64-yard field goal, which missed.
They do have a badass kicker, but
They do. But terrible clock
have you
management.
been watching the kicks this weekend?
Terrible ball control. Seattle won at 17-16. It was just like, I felt so bad for Russell Wilson. I don't really care about Russell Wilson, but like that's gotta suck. Like I wanted Baker Mayfield to win, playing his old team. I wanted Russell Wilson to win, especially because they booed him.
Now, did you see how douchey Russell Wilson looked both before and after the game in his like bright silver
Yes.
I did see that.
He's always
Does that
like
But does that change your opinion?
no. It was interesting though. You know, I like played Survivor, and so I'm in a huge Survivor league, and there was over 14,000 entries, and after week 1, there's 5,000 left.
Wow.
And people lost. I picked the Ravens, so I advanced. People lost on the Colts, missed field goal. People lost on Denver, couldn't punch it in.
Yeah.
And people lost on the Titans, which was also a missed field goal at the end.
Yeah.
And they lost to the Giants.
And what's the win on that one? If you win, it's like it's a ton of money.
It is
Million, right?
no, it'd be like, I don't know, it depends on how many people would make it through, but probably an average of like 90,000.
So 5,000 around already?
No, 9,000.
9,000 around.
That's week 1.
On those teams
Oh,
missing
yeah.
field goals.
Did you watch the Manning cast last night?
Yeah, I love the MiniCam.
Yeah, that's fun.
I love it. They're really they're so much better now that they've been doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Their repertoire is great.
I love when they're eating.
Eli Manning's really funny.
Yeah, like, you're watching the game and talking smack to each other. One dude's eating. You know,
It's
like-
super cash.
It's cool. I like it.
Yeah, our legal best friend and Seattle Superfan.
Hale was on.
Oh, that's right. Well, you know, I don't understand, Joe Buck now on Monday Night Football. I don't get the hate for Joe Buck. He's one of those guys I think it's just cool to hate. Everybody thinks that he hates their team, but everybody says the same thing. So he just hates all teams.
I think like of everybody in the booth, Joe Buck is one of the best professionals.
He is.
I enjoy him calling.
Al Michaels.
He's
somebody, right? Like you had, like, that's why we talk about interning and networking and, you know, getting an opportunity to make it. Okay, well, you had an advantage that a lot of people don't have, that people already knew who you were because of your dad, right?
I
So
believe.
you gotta,
I was
look,
taught
when it comes down
America
to
is a
you gotta actually
meritocracy.
do the job, and he's really good. Hey, dude, I think he's great at baseball. He's great at football. Did he do anything else? Does he do like any cornhole? Yeah.
I mean, he probably has.
Yeah.
I will tell you why I hated him. Okay.
You hated in the past, but now you like.
Well, I think my hate has simmered from a hot boil to a low simmer.
Okay.
He's just very smarmy and douchey.
He does come off as a smart machine, that's for sure.
Well, that's
Everybody's hating you all the time.
yeah,
Oh,
no choice.
Like, wouldn't you get like a little? Wouldn't you be a little irritated?
Now I'm gonna be douchey.
Right, but that was this was like, I'm talking 15 years ago, you know.
Like everybody treats you like crap and you nip at people every now and then.
Right.
Like, you know, it's like a you know, like an abused animal.
You respect.
You turn the other cheek like Jesus would have done.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, got it.
Like
I think
Jesus
that
said.
has calmed down with age now that he's an older man.
Oh, that's right. Aaron Rodgers was on Bill Maher's podcast called Club Random, which is not very good.
Why does Bill Maher need a podcast? He already has a show.
Right.
Because
Well,
everybody
this
needs a
one,
podcast.
this one he drinks and gets high the entire time.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
Oh, yeah, bro.
And he literally gets to do
Twist.
whatever it is that he wants. But anyway, Aaron Rodgers on there, and they were talking about Joe Buck, and Aaron Rodgers like, I don't get the hate for Joe Buck, which, okay, of all people, Aaron Rodgers should have no hate for Joe Buck because they can't say Aaron Rodgers' name enough and talk about Aaron Rodgers enough. Like him, Brady, there's just certain guys
They just
that
love.
even if they're not in the game that they're calling, they'll somehow figure out a
Work
way
his name in.
to
Give
work
a
their
shout out.
name into the conversation. Yeah, exactly.
Aaron Rodgers paid Joe Buck a bunch of money.
Yeah.
All the mentions, of course he will.
But yeah, he said he just doesn't understand.
Is that the
I don't
podcast
get
where
the hate.
there's a bunch of clips online where Aaron Rodgers talking about doing ayahuasca? Is that it's probably the same.
I think that was from the
format.
Yeah, that was a separate.
Bill Maher said, that is so America right now. We're so full of hate that they even hate people that there's nothing to hate about. I understand why people hate me. I'm controversial. I say a million things. Okay, so I understand why they hate us, but why hate on Joe Buck?
Right.
He's just out here calling games.
Well, the Joe Buck Live on HBO, do you recall that?
Don't.
Only lasted free. That was the famous one where Artie Lang
Marty Lang
showed up
there.
probably mega high. And
Yeah.
Nice.
Right.
basically Joe Buck couldn't control him, which I understand.
I saw people posting about the 601 texting over last night on the ManningCast. Joel McHale asked Peyton Manning, what's bigger, your forehead or John Elway's teeth? Pretty good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, if you watch Joel's, like, he's a nice dude, but you watch his stand-up special, he doesn't have to.
roasted.
He's pretty snipey.
It's snipey.
Probably why he's a fan of the show.
Yeah,
Maybe.
why he loves us so much personally.
Right.
Come in soon
Yeah.
again.
Hi, Joel. He said he'd come in whenever we wanted him to come in.
Right
I
now.
know.
I would love him to come in. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, right.
We could call him right now.
Please,
I don't know if he'd come in right now. He'd pick up the phone.
Hope so. Yeah. Hey, Joel.
Yeah, no, he's a good dude.
So
And
funny.
the guy loves barbecuing. You follow him on social?
I do not.
Most everything's about meat.
Nice.
He loves me.
He loves to grill and like grilling, smoking, and dude, he really knows his stuff. So when I had some people in town, I hit him up and I said, dude, because I mean I go to the same like 4 places,
Right.
you know what I mean? And so like I was looking for something like really. The people where I was taking out to dinner, they're very much like meat and potatoes crowd, which I love. I'm not knocking that on. I love it. So I'm like, where can we go to get some really fantastic meat? Where would Joel? I thought to myself, you said like kind of like Christ. That's how
Yeah.
Joe Buck should be. I thought, what would Joel McHale do?
Right. He said Arby's.
It's, no, he sent me this, but it was awesome. I had to go back and look at the name of it. It was like I knew he was the right guy.
Yeah.
I knew he was the right
Speaking of meat and radio, you know who has it great is Dan Patrick, who has like I think they call it Meat Fridays.
Yeah.
Really? It's a sponsored segment. God,
Yeah.
Friday.
God forbid a show who loves food have a sponsored segment, salespeople.
Hello.
Yeah.
And God forbid when I bring the appliances in here to cook food, they all, you can't have that.
Well, it's like our friend Jim Donovan on CBS 3 in Philly. They have Ice Cream Tuesdays, or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
That's out of Jim Donovan's pocket.
I know, but like they still.
Why can't we get Jim Donovan here?
I know. They still enjoy it.
Speaking of which,
And then, like, when there's a storm, he makes waffles.
Yeah.
so yeah, CBS 3's Jim Donovan was, I believe he was in England also, Ravy, on vacation.
I think he might still be.
And I believe I saw him on Facebook.
He left before Raven.
Well, he left before the Queen dies, right? And so he's going
so
on
now
vacation to
he's-
London, and they're like,
CBS
oh.
3's like, hey, guess what?
Guess what? Your boots on the ground, buddy.
Extending.
But I saw that he flew to London in a pod. Like he had, so he flew baller status over to London.
It's Jim Donovan.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is now I'd be turning that receipt in.
Oh,
like,
absolutely. Hell yeah. Of course he's going to.
How did that work? Yeah, if you accidentally have to do work somewhere.
Right.
If you accidentally stumble into a major historical event.
Yeah, right. You could have rolled off her trip, but no.
Oh.
I can't be over at the pub.
877-44 Woody's phone number. You can hit us up with a text over to 22987. We got a brand new Redneck News here for you.
The Woody Show. If you paid for your honeymoon with Marlboro Miles, that's Redneck News.
And today is Redneck News. This is one that Seabass found for us.
Oh, that's great.
It is from Florida, where you got this guy. His name is Eric Merida. He got himself lost in the woods near Lake Manatee Fish Camp, where he finally found the lake and decided instead of walking all the way around, he would just swim across.
Cool.
Sure. And even he will tell you, when you ask him about the situation,
Not the smartest decision a Florida boy can make.
like I said, I won't walk through a puddle
Right.
in Florida thinking there's a gator in there. Because that is exactly when he came face to face with an alligator. Yeah. Now, here is Eric to tell us what happened next.
I look over and there's a gator on my right hand side. So I went to swim and she got my forearm, so I grabbed her and like she's trying to roll, but she snapped her head, so my arm went backwards completely. She finally did her death roll and took off with my arm.
And, took off with my arm.
About losing an arm.
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
I'm assuming he's on a lot of fucking anti-anxiety.
So the news shows up to interview him, by the way, he lived, obviously.
yeah. And he knew they were coming.
He knows they're, hey, we wanted to talk to you about your gator encounter.
Like, hey, come on by.
Okay.
Would she say he gets like a polo shirt, maybe a suit?
Sure. Wash his
How about just
face.
a plain white
No!
t-shirt that is stained with dirt and soaked with sweat, and that's how he looked.
That dude's missing an arm.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see the missing arm there. His right arm.
He put on a Sunday best.
It's just out in the middle of somebody's yard.
Next stop, church.
Yeah. So he managed to swim back to shore where he started.
Like, missing most of his right arm.
Where he started to walk, just wandering around. He's screaming for help. Eric says that his bones and muscles were poking out. And if he tried to move his fingers, he could see it twitching. He spent 3 days trying to find his way out of the swamp, but finally on day 3, he found somebody.
After 3 days in the swamp, he says he stumbled on a fence and a man on the other side.
I said, hey man, I need some help. He says, what are you doing? And I said, a gator got my arm. He says, holy smokes, man.
Oh my God. You need to make a movie out of this.
I don't see how he obviously didn't bleed to death or
I was gonna say, did he apply a tourniquet at some point?
I think this is not the kind of guy that wears belts.
So the guy,
Oh my God.
the guy called 911 and got him to the hospital where the surgeons amputated the majority of his right arm.
Oh, God.
He's learning how to live with that, and he wants to give some advice to his fellow morons out there to be more careful.
Do not feed the gators. All right? And you guys know who you are throwing rocks at them and stuff. I've seen that on the job sites. Leave the gators alone.
That's right.
Yeah, stop feeding them rocks.
These gators are alone.
What does that have to do with your situation?
I'm just saying, if I'm losing an arm, I'm not doing any interviews.
So there it is. That is from Florida. And it's
a story of triumph, ultimately.
Merida,
Very rare for Redneck News.
who had an arm eaten by an alligator after he got lost in the woods and tried to take the shortcut by swimming across the lake.
Oh my God.
And that is today's Redneck News. Holy hell. Got some more?
Well done, Seabass.
Get out here.
Yeah,
Not the smartest decision a Florida boy can make.
exactly. More Woody Shows next.
Woody Show will be back in a jiff.
I drank some wine and now my pursuit disappeared.
We'll be right back.
By royal decree, use Southwest Felty to old 98.7 every hour. 9A to 5B to win tickets to take your place by House of Imagine Dragons. Or stale and icy House of 21 Pilots.
prefer X, like the Dynamic X3.
Toyota. Search inventory and locate a dealer. So to find the best deal on the Toyota that's just right for you.
Give me that fucking rental back. Who bought these TVs in the jungle? Give me that. No, I ain't been out. Give it. But I'ma take it like this. Bitch, I'm walking from my door. Get out the way. 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 Get out the way.
This is Jacob Emrani. If you've been in an accident, call 844-24-JACOB.
All the music you love, plus the podcast, news, and sports you can't miss. They're all free on the Odyssey app. Download it now. Back to the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Powered by Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Your 15-minute drive-through oil change.
I would like to be informed.
From somebody that knows a lot about it, they said you want 27 to pass.
Right.
To get what we all want here, we want 27 to pass.
Freedom of choice for California voters?
I know.
But won't somebody think of the children?
I like it there.
Of all the dumb things that happen in the state, I still can't believe we're haggling over whether we're allowed to have an opportunity to place a bet on a game.
Not only haggling, but it's probably going to lose.
Yeah.
What?
Unless you vote on 27,
At
right?
least they were hitting it hard during football games.
It's the Woody Show.
I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's only me and I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one and I walk alone. I walk alone. This empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one.
Super funny, guys.
Be charged with felony false reporting concerning the use of the firearm.
Yeah. bring the hammerheads.
Exactly. Yeah. Great idea.
Like, expelled should be like
Yeah,
the minimum punishment.
No.
Minimum.
They're retarded because they're still not fully formed.
They're electronics.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No more screen time.
Just crank it.
Oh, that's right.
They're just having fun.
That sounds real.
Also, Blue Origin, that's the space job company Jeff Bezos, had a bit of a problem.
Oh no, they're wiener run.
A booster on the New Shepard rocket failed about a minute after liftoff yesterday. The mission was aborted. No crew on board at the time. The rocket was just carrying a capsule with experiments. It was going at about 700 miles an hour when that booster malfunctioned. So the capsule was detached and then parachuted to the ground.
Yeah, so this is like the same rocket that has brought people on those little 10-minute rides or whatever. This was unmanned. This was like all
But it
science
was pretty
experiments.
cool how they could eject that thing.
Yeah.
I know SpaceX.
Ejaculate.
Don't they just blow up?
It ejaculated.
Wiener rocket.
Right. There's also some major
Shot its payload.
yeah,
Parachuted down.
some major creeper news. This is out of the St. Pete Clearwater International Airport in Florida. This 46-year-old guy, who, by the way, is an employee of a food and beverage company inside the airport, arrested for voyeurism after he was caught filming people underneath the bathroom stalls.
Little kids.
Yeah, one of his victims, 11 years old.
How do you think you're not getting caught?
Yep. And he was busted because a couple people reported that they saw their own reflections in a cell phone. So he had like
What the hell?
the backward-facing camera, like he was going like this, and they saw their own reflections, realized they were being filmed, and sure enough, a search warrant was served. There were 160 photos and videos on that guy's phone.
Yeah.
And
How do you get that many?
Don't get it.
but of course, the guy was released from jail after posting $15,000 bond.
Well, 'cause
He's a creeper, but he's a non-violent offender.
Hold on a minute. Wait.
It was just a one-time thing.
Almost 200 videos. And Woody, I saw this is yours and my dream come true, impossible dream come true in the weight loss world. There's new research that shows the weight loss shot has been effective.
Yes.
And the average person on that shot, it's called semaglutide, lost
I'm a little familiar with this actually.
37 pounds.
Wow.
And then half the patients.
time. Like overnight.
Basically what this is,
Big event tomorrow.
Right. Can I have a
Yeah, shock yourself.
today and then look rad tomorrow?
So what it does is it's like it was designed for people with diabetes, right?
Okay.
It controls controls blood, it keeps those blood sugar
Keeps your
spikes
blood sugar
low.
down.
It's kind of like Ozempic, apparently.
Yeah.
Right. Now you can get this, but I think I don't know if you get the info there, but I don't think you can drink when you have these, Greg.
Oh,
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm not okay.
That's what I thought.
Would you rather be skinny or fat and able to drink?
So you can't drink at all, like if you're on this shot?
I'm just asking a hypothetical.
A hypothetical.
Let's say, like,
I'd rather be
you'd
the weight I
skinny.
am now. Still drink, to be honest, because it's pleasurable.
Yeah,
experience
it
for me.
says here you cannot drink.
Because how long? I forget exactly what it is, but like you can basically get rhabdo something or other where your body can't get rid of the waste, and you can go to the hospital and die.
It's a pain in the stomach, pain, dizziness, vision changes.
Do something really
well, I
good in your
have to
kidneys and
vape.
liver.
Your body will swell up.
Really?
Yeah. So a buddy of mine takes that Ozempic or whatever it's called.
Yeah, Ozempic.
Yeah. And
What is
other
that?
than the
To
fact,
keep his blood sugar down.
well, he doesn't have diabetes. See, that's the thing. It's meant for people who have diabetes, but it also serves as a weight loss drug.
Because of how it affects your sugar.
Because it keeps your sugar.
Yeah, and it also suppresses your appetite apparently. And so like you just eat less. And or the other thing is you just eat less. But this guy,
That's no willpower.
yeah, but why do that?
Or that. I'd rather get a shot.
But much like Greg, I mean, he drinks a lot. He's a heavy drinker, but he's lost weight just by this Ozempic. But he's got to give himself the shots, which I know some people aren't able to do.
That's true.
So he's got to give himself.
Just like where? Like in his leg?
and in your belly.
In the belly.
wow.
Pinch the belly fat and put it in there.
In your belly.
All right.
I've been doing it.
Let's do all these fat hacks and see what happens.
Let's do some fat hacks.
The sleeve. Let's get some maglutide.
Yeah, the best fat hack out there. So you like watch your portions and then you move your body a little bit.
Why do you have to be so boring?
Too much work.
That's a hack I heard about.
Give me the shot,
It's a
dude.
hack.
Give me a daily shot in my stomach. Let me eat.
I don't even think I don't believe it's daily. Even it's like once a month.
I think it's once a month. It's mega expensive. $1,600 a month. 40% of the patients though lost 20% of their body weight.
Now 20% for me. That's like 400 pounds.
That's
Carry the one. That's like 400 pounds.
Very moderately. That's what I say.
Oh, well, that's a window interpretation. One last question: do you have to keep up the shots, or is this for sure?
Well, I mean, you'll start gaining it back the second you come off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so just stay on it.
Okay.
Don't be a quitter.
Stay on it for a while.
I'm down.
There's a pill that basically does the same thing I was looking at, and it was, you can't have any kind of alcohol.
What are these pills?
Menace, would you be willing to give up booze?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so
Easy. Huh?
yeah. What about, okay, so you got to give up booze and marijuana.
Yeah, marijuana.
Yeah.
I think I could do it. Yeah.
Would you do it? That's
I'll
the
do it,
option.
yeah.
They say, you're going to be skinny,
But you can never.
but you can never have booze or weed ever again.
Easy.
Yeah.
Even though I love marijuana
You love barfing?
and love barfing.
Now, Dennis, I might at my house right now have some of these pills.
I'm not taking it from
Wait, hold on.
And I
Dr. Seabass.
might have been like, oh, I'm gonna try this. And I open up this giant warnings: do not drink any alcohol. Blah blah blah.
Did you buy this when you were in Spain?
No.
Yeah.
It's just
Or a gas station?
pharmacy things.
Oh.
Online from Mexico.
Yeah, right.
Pharmacia.
It's called Fen-Phen.
Yeah.
I could bring them in and give them to you, which would be illegal.
You should
I'd rather
you
go
should buy them off
to
of
the doctor.
Yeah, probably.
I'm not sure. People are asking, like, how did my buddy get the Ozempic if he's not diabetic?
Well, I mean,
God bless him, buddy.
it's gay to get shots.
Yeah, he's like,
I
he's
had
going to get the monkeypox.
I had to get blood work done. And the blood work, because they need to show that you don't have like certain low blood sugar problems, that would be a complication, whatever. That was all they needed for it.
Did you guys get because yesterday was like the day where they have somebody like a nurse practitioner or whatever show up at the radio station and give everybody their flu shots and their COVID boosters. Did you get it yesterday?
I got the flu shot.
I know Ravi did. Oh, so you just got the flu shot?
Yeah.
I got both.
I got the shot and the boost.
I feel awful today.
That's why I ended up not doing it. 2 reasons. Number one, I always
Just got the monkeypox one, right?
I got the monkeypox.
How long ago?
2 weeks. Still giant bruise on the forearm.
Yeah, no, I know. But like, I forget how long it is. You're supposed to wait.
A month.
Oh, a month? Okay, between getting vaccines.
And I said to myself, well, number one, they weren't here on time, so I was like, I'm not waiting.
Right.
But number two, I had the same problem with Woody. I think Cameron has this too, where you feel terrible, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But,
Yeah, because your body
I
is
felt fine
busy.
yesterday, and then I woke up this morning for work, and it's just like, oh my god.
Your
Flu.
body has
Starting
been
with the
running
chills.
all
And
night.
now I'm like, I feel like I'm sweating my ass off, even though I'm not sweating, but I feel like I'm under trace. Yeah, yeah. But dude, I got 5G coverage like crazy. Yeah.
Windows are awesome.
Woody show returns in a sec.
110.
What? All 98.7. LA's new alternative.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking. In 4-hour dinners with friends. In that first bite of something new. And in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Are you looking for a rewarding new career? Join the
Like, is the
United
Jeep
States Postal Service.
Towing
and
this
apply for
guy, or
roles
is this guy just
nationwide.
up his ass for
Serve
no
your
fucking
community
reason?
with pride.
There's 4 lanes, dude!
Including competitive pay and opportunities for advancement. Whether you're looking for full-time, part-time, or seasonal positions, we have options that may be perfect for you. The United States Postal Service is an equal opportunity employer. Apply now at USPS.com/careers.
Straight Talk Wireless knows there are plenty of reasons you might need a new phone. But switching to a better wireless provider doesn't have to be one of them. Keep your own phone and save when you switch to any Straight Talk Wireless plan, like our $45 Silver Unlimited plan with unlimited high-speed data and 5 gigs of hotspot, plus nationwide 5G on America's best networks. Keep your own phone. Switch to a better wireless plan. Straight Talk Wireless. No contract, no compromise. Requires a compatible online phone and 2 kit. 5 kilo device required. Actual availability, coverage, and speed may vary. See latest terms and conditions at straighttalk.com.
Ray Magliotti here for eBay Motors. You're driving along and some nimrod cuts you off. You hit the
That light pattern is terrible. What is this shit that's going on here, Honda? Fucking get there, man. You weren't even getting off the fucking freeway?
better wireless provider?
TNT 5G is fast,
Let's help you get to your next job sooner and save some money along the
On phone, switch to a better wireless plan. Straight Talk Wireless, no contract.
Price after discount starts within 2 bills. Otherwise,
everyday low price. Plus, pros earn discounts with the Pro Extra Paint Rewards program. Schedule your Bear Paint delivery today. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
I got Park Hill and West Valley covered on Tuesday.
At Marita's Pool Service, the current staffing plan doesn't hold water.
3 more neighborhood pools on the same day.
She needs more pool technicians to dive into work head first.
That's awesome, but now we're shorthanded.
Indeed can help her hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. We instantly connect you with quality candidates whose resumes on Indeed match your job description. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
Like, then why the hell
semi-annual sale
did your fucking dumb ass get in the left lane?
On laptops and desktops with Windows 11 Pro.
You and the idiot behind you.
Deals on server storage.
Like, what are you guys doing?
As well as top work accessories, including docks, monitors, and more. Dell Technologies recommends Windows 11 Pro for business. Call a Dell Technologies advisor at 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL. Special business offers during our semi-annual sale.
Me, LA, can count on AT&T's nationwide 5G to stay connected to what makes it great. A mi familia y amigos. Mi música. Mis equipos. Mis food trucks.
Out of the way, Mike!
Mi paletero. Mi playa. Mi skate park. Mi gente.
Today, you was gonna get runned over. You hit a dude like getting out of his car or what?
No, I got ran over.
Oh, fuck. God damn, dude.
Yeah, me and my girlfriend at the time. Like what? Being responsible because we were drinking, so we were walking to dinner.
Uh-huh.
You know, we did the whole romantic get a room.
Uh-huh. Dumbest shit you ever done.
It teaches me to not drink and drive. But at least